Can you just explain what your role is as general counsel for Pacer Sports and Entertainment?
Sure. Generally, it's just a fancy way of saying that I oversee all of the legal issues for the Indiana Pacers, the Indiana Fever, now the Noblesville Boom, which used to be the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, our G League team, and Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and everything that happens basically in and around the Fieldhouse. So that could run from player-related matters to coaching contracts, employment issues, sponsorship deals, media rights, concessions, immigration, tax, litigation oversight, and everything in between. It really runs the gamut, but it's vast. The term general counsel is right. It's overseeing all the general issues that happen in our organization from a legal perspective.
We're coming off, obviously, of a successful Pacers season, going into another Fever season with Caitlin Clark, specifically, many players, but her specifically at the helm. How has your role changed just within the past couple years of the Pacers and the Fever kind of taking flight in the eyes of the media?
Yeah, I would say that the Fever are essentially another NBA team in terms of its scope at this point. In the past, and we've had a really successful WNBA team since it started. We've won a championship. The NBA season would end, the WNBA season would start after that, and you would manage certain things around lesser crowds, different sponsorship arrangements, all great and better than average in the WNBA, but not at the scale of the NBA. And now it's completely the same. Like you could have gone to an NBA Finals game, I think game 6, and then a regular season game of the Fever the next day, and the crowd numbers would have been exactly the same. And that's incredible for the league, for its growth, for its opportunities, for what is happening in the women's game is amazing. So it's very different, though. My friends around the league ask me, hey, can you explain like what's happening at Fever games? I said, not really. You have to come see it. Because they're all in the industry, so they get it. But then you see it, and it's a rock show every night. It's really cool and exciting for women's sports.
Looking ahead to the WNBA All-Star Game, this is the first time Indianapolis is hosting the game, correct?
Correct.
What does your preparation look like for something like that?
The very cool thing is we just hosted the NBA All-Star Game in last February. So we had this blueprint ready to go. And when it was announced that we would host the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game, we said, great, we have the mechanisms in place. We know what we need to do. And that's what we're executing off of. So it involves things like making deals and contracts with the league office on the hosting. It involves getting extra security, and it involves getting the city involved so that we have space around the arena that we can use for all sorts of events. We'll use the convention center for the fans to go and enjoy various activities there. We do certain things around our city. Indianapolis is great at hosting major sporting events and other events. So we always, that the All-Star Game is here when the finals are here, or a Big Ten tournament, or the Final Four. Like in some big cities, that can get lost in the shuffle, but not in Indianapolis because everybody pitches in. So we're ready to do it. There's always a ton of different activities to do, whether we need to lease space at various hotels or various places, businesses around the community to host parties and art galleries and different types of things, which is really cool. Gets something for everybody. It's just a lot of effort, all focused on one weekend, but it's not all that different from what we do on a regular basis, just condensed into one weekend. And since we had the blueprint with the NBA, it was a natural extension just to start doing the same things with the WNBA.